Hi, this is Prabhas Panda and your Microsoft Office training partner. So this video I am making it just to give an awareness, like when you talk about Microsoft PowerPoint presentations, what are the things people are lacking with and how to make some improvements on that so that you can make your presentation better and make it more impactful and people will love to see such kind of presentations. So I'll take you through a small demo over here, first of all, and you can notice this is how the moment you talk about our bullet points or the summarized points or the key points when you want to express over there. In one slide, when you present all your bullet points at once, people don't like it. And whenever you want to say something over here, people are not listening to you. And of course, the audience is quite engaged, watching your storyline and what exactly you are speaking about the presentations, people don't pay attention to. And in this case, what is the better way to keep your audience engaged with your summarized points is just control with all the bullet points with kind of animations so that whenever you want to say something about any of the bullet points, you can take a pause, you can speak something about it, and you can make your presentations more impactful, keeping your audience engaged over here. This is one. Now, whenever you talk about the boring paragraphs, of course, paragraphs is always boring for the audience. And when you present it to the audience, people don't like it because they don't have time to go through the entire story, what you are presenting it. But how to keep our audience engaged with our boring paragraph? Because in our opinion, this is very much essential, we believe, but we are unable to connect with our audience with the similar fashion. So as long as we are presenting something like this, people don't like it. But when you present something like this looks more better and neat and clean presentations, and people will love to see that. Because something is in vertical, something is in horizontal. Similarly, one more style I would like to take you through the bullet points. When you have the static bullet points in this format, taking the regular format of numerical values or Romanic letters, symbols, and all those things, people don't like it. But when you present to something like this again adds more beauty on the presentation. So like adding a cherry on the cake. And again, holding the control upon the user on the click of mouse or click of button, it's going to appear. I'm going to take you through some kind of data visualization. Of course, we know when you take the boring numbers, people don't like it. So people always believe, okay, we can go for some ready-made charts and graphs and make impactful presentations. But if you present something like this, again, audience is not happy. But if you present something like this, see, wow, same data we are presenting, but our presentation style makes ourselves different over here. You can also check earlier it was like this, but when you present something like this. Now coming to another type also. This is what the most painful area. Sometimes when the text is heavy, we are unable to present our visuals in the most precise or impactful way. And people don't like to see this because of the slanting series details. So the text becomes heavy. We have no control how to present it effectively. So in that case, if you go and present something like this, people will love to see that, and it is instantly giving the information, and the data is presented in terms of a storytelling format. So this is how there are a lot of things we have to make some windows to improve with in our PowerPoint presentations. So the moment you talk about your Excel data or spreadsheet data, you want to present something in your PowerPoint, again, we have a very bad practice directly copying and pasting the data over there in slides or the PowerPoints. And that doesn't look good, obviously, because people don't like it. This is the way you present. It seems a very generic slides and doesn't give it that much of feel when you are watching your presentation. But when you go and present something like this, again, it's more impactful. Of course, people will love to see, and the data itself, it is presented in a beautiful fashion. It takes the story into the next level. And now coming back to our huge data cases, like when you have the data in Excel, like a beautiful dashboards, everything you would have created, and everything is there in Excel. But when you want to present in PowerPoint, instead of taking the exact screenshot or print screen options and presenting it and giving a static slide like this, doesn't make any sense. So present something like this adds more value, and the bullet points you can interpret your own story over there. And The PowerPoint size is also not getting heavy and in demand. Suppose the audience is demanding the data from dashboard, so we can click on the button, and this is going to bring the same Excel file immediately in the place, and it will be making the presentations more impactful. So this is how, people, we have understood the areas where we can really make some improvements, or windows we can have a chance to make some improvements. And this is how, when I go to the next slide about the pictures, when you are dealing with multiple pictures, people always struggle in terms of alignment, size or height or width, or how to bring the uniform pattern over here. People always struggle a lot and spend a lot of time over here. So as long as this data is there in this format, if I go and present something like this, adds more beauty, of course, with no time. And that too, if you want to present it something in different fashion, you can go and present something more impactful. So these are the areas where people, as simple presentations, we have made it so that you can have an idea that how to make your presentation more impactful over there. So this is it from the introduction side, people. If you are interested for more, you can definitely join our workshop or public workshops, or you can get in touch with us and would be happy to share more information.